So thank you, first of all, to Class 6 to 8, St. Paul, Manila, for making this wonderful coming together. You're all scattered all over the world now, but you wanted to come together and pray. This is very inspiring that as a class, you come together and honor God and surrender everything to Him. Class 6 to 8, high school. Well, I can relate with you. I am class 70, high school. And you know, I was the time of the Beatles. There's a beautiful Beatles song. Maybe you can relate with this. You can even sing it. There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed. Some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remained. All these places had their moments in my life, and I love them all. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them in my life. I love them all. Beautiful, no? Thank you for continuing to be in touch and to love. Somebody said the best friendships we had were formed in high school. I mean, memorable ones. Wow, good to remember. Many of us now in our 60s, maybe 70s. Yeah, please, that's beautiful. Continue to keep in touch with each other. Don't wait for another 5 or 10 years before you get in touch. Now is the time. Why? Life is short. So maximize this now and move on and bring all the people you can bring. Forgive whatever you can forgive or should forgive. It's that time of our life when we say, well, you are our God. Coming to the sunset years, what a blessing, what a privilege. So I join you in thanking God that we have come this far and in remembering those who have gone ahead. Thank you for friends. Today in this Mass we offer our gratitude to God for friends. Please have friends and be a friend. Reach out. Life is so much more colorful because of friends. Friends are family members whom you did not inherit. You just made them. So may you not be lonely at the sunset years, but be grateful, be filled with joy and gratitude. And Jesus himself told us in that Last Supper, I call you my friends. We are friends of the Lord. And today, there's one thought that we should keep in mind. The evergreens. You know, I spent 4 winters in Korea. I remember that first winter, 1984. So I was there by August, September. October started to come cold, November colder. December, I was always looking forward for that first snow. And you know, November, the leaves that are green start to become brown, yellow, brown, orange, until there was no more leaves on the trees. There were no more leaves. And the snow comes. Everything is white and the trees are bare, nothing green. But there are trees that remain green in the coldest winter. And these are the evergreens. The evergreens give so much joy when you see them in that cold, bare winter, green, full of life, but everything has died. And what is the secret of the evergreens? Their roots go deep into the earth. And that is my wish for all of us. May you become evergreens in the Lord, deeply rooted, so that you can survive the coldest winter, the most difficult times of your life. If you are rooted in God, you will survive, you remain green, and you will stay alive, and you can give inspiration. Beautiful. And there's one more thing about the evergreens. You know, when ordinary times, and the flowers are there, and nobody really notices the evergreens. They're just on the background. And then comes autumn and winter, and everything becomes brown, and then all the leaves are gone, and the evergreens stand there. What an inspiration. What a sight. And then when spring comes, all the flowers and the trees and everything blooming again, and the evergreens again stay in the background, unnoticed. But they are there. Till the next winter comes again, and you see how they have remained. A lot of us at this age are now just in the background. Okay na po yun. It's the time of our life when we say, the stage is for you now, younger generation. Kayo na, huwag na tayong magpumilit, magpa-starring. That's the way to exit gracefully and humbly and say, kayo na, I'm gone, I'm just background. That's okay. That should be okay. Then you'll have a beautiful, peaceful retirement without trying to get the limelight, the spotlight. Humility. Letting go and letting God. Sisters and brothers, at our age, there are many things we go through that the world need not know anymore. You don't have to tell everybody your woes, it's okay. There's a God who knows it all, and that's enough. That's the way to exit from this world. Gracefully. Okay, I wish you all to be evergreens in the Lord. And there's one more tree that's interesting. The redwood tree. And this redwood, they are strong. You cannot, they don't fall, the strongest winds hit them. And what is the secret of the redwoods? The secret naman, the evergreens have their roots deep. The redwoods, they intertwine. Their roots intertwine with each other below the ground. That's my wish too. That you intertwine with your friends, your family. You are connected. If you have that, you are strong. So, I wish you all to be evergreens and to be redwoods, strong in the Lord. Yes, and reminder, St. Peter and St. Paul remind us that we have a mission and that our mission continues even especially in our senior years. Siguro, ang model natin at this age is not so much anymore the St. Paul, the missionary, going out everywhere, active, frontliner. St. Peter was the stay home, work from home. He was already, the administrator, the structures, etc. So, whatever way, whoever you are, whether you stay home or you're a frontliner, let's continue our mission for the Lord till the very end. Okay? By the way, one last question. Are you a Martha or a Mary? Interesting. In the gospel, Martha was very busy preparing everything for the Lord. Okay? Mary was someone who sat at the feet of the Lord listening to the Lord. So yung Martha yung mga active, Mary yung mga contemplative. Are you a Martha or a Mary? Well, the fact is there is a Martha and a Mary in all of us. But those who are Marthas, be careful, ha? Kasi yung mga ibang Martha, they're always active, frontliner. Ang problema sa kanila, madalas yung mga Martha, nagiging martaray. They become proud. Uy, yung mga Maria naman, palagi na lang sa dasal, madasalin. Okay lang yan, pero marami rin sa kanila yung mga Maria na nagiging maryabang. So wag ko tayong maging martaray at maryabang. What is the key here? Whether you're a Peter or you're a Paul, Martha or Mary, the key is humility. 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 No need to have that spotlight. It's enough to know that I'm doing something for the Lord, with the Lord. Forget worldly applause. That's not the thing that will make you happy. The thing that will make you happy in the end is when you know that God looks at you and He smiles and tells you, good job. Sisters and brothers, thank you for all the people we remember. There are places and faces I remember. All my life, though, some have changed. Some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments in my life. I love them all. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll often stop, think about them. In my life, I'll love them all. Thank you for beautiful memories. Thank you for friends. And thank you, we're still around, making more memories, beautiful memories for the Lord and with the Lord. Mama Mary, thank you for being with us all these years. Our mother will always be with us. And so, dear friends, we now profess our faith and pray. And again acknowledge that without God, we are nothing. We can do nothing. And so, with gratitude, with conviction, and with joy we pray, I believe in God,